Google I.O. to take place in May, and it will once again be online. They're like, yeah, we're not ready to have you back yet. You're gross. Stay out of here. That's their press release. Google.
I guess.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Will.
I guess they're not going to have any product showcases, like physical.
Why?
They haven't done it in a while, right? Like the Pixel phone.
I don't know that there's any rule around it. I think just because it's a virtual conference, I think they could show off hardware. I'm not saying I expect it. Maybe we need to expect the unexpected.
Mm-hmm. They should.
Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai shared the news this afternoon. He said the event will be live from Shoreline Amphitheater with the content available online. The wording of his tweet was confusing, but Google has clarified that this will be an online-only event as it has been for the past 2 years. Man, it's all like squashed together. It's been 2 years. 2 years online. So this will be the third year online. Mm-hmm. They keep it online. I don't know, Will. It's probably fine. Do people have to get together? There are advantages to getting together. I don't know if you remember what it's like to get together, but you can have a nice meal. You can chat. Maybe there's insights. You might even shake a hand. You used to shake hands. Remember that? You're shaking hands.
It's been so long.
What do you do? A fist bump? What do you do?
Fist bump.
You moved on to the fist bump?
Moved on.
Well, every so often, so like, I do the coaching. I'm doing the coaching. Uh-huh. And every so often, the referees for the game, they come over to the coach to basically say, like, let's have a good game here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, let's not get carried away here. Let's have a good game here.
That's a fist bump.
Well, it is usually a fist bump, but every so often, an old school guy, he goes for the handshake. I'm not doing this fist bump thing. Mm-hmm. That's not me. And you
even now?
This just happened. And
during these times.
During these times, man. No, but, partially because I think people are over it and they moved on. A lot of people, but maybe the guy maybe he never put the handshake down. Maybe he said, you know what, I'm not willing to give it up. I don't know, Will.
I like a good handshake. I usually do fist bump, but a good handshake. You really it's an intimate, hey, hello.
Go ahead.
Especially a strong one.
Yeah. It really hones you into okay, now we're going to have a chat and talk to each other.
Yeah.
Fist bump is I do fist bump with Will or Kirk or whatever, and it's just like a, hey, what's up? And then you move on to your own thing. If that was a handshake, it would have been like, we're going to talk this morning. We're gonna
but not
us.
I don't think
you
you ever shook Will's hand.
No, I haven't. No. I'm saying that I'm a fist bump guy, but if I stumble into a handshake,
you guys could shake hands.
Squash the beef.
No, impossible.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like you shake hands with a person you just met,
right?
But the two of you have never.
We've known each other for so long.
And you think it's weird to be presented with the prospect.
Well, we would fist bump.
Yeah.
No. Stop with that. Here's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. If somebody walked in the room right now that you never met before, they could present you with a handshake, and you'd be like, "That's completely normal." Mm-hmm. But if I said to you,
"Shake
Will's hand right now,"
well, that's the weird part is that you're telling me to do it. It's not weird that I'm shaking Will's hand.
No. Take that part out of it. If Will just approached you right now and put his hand out,
I would have been like, wow, he really needs something to talk about.
But we would talk about that.
Yeah, we would talk about the handshake for sure.
But
it would probably be the first thing.
You would shake his hand if he did that right now?
Absolutely, yeah. I would shake his hand, but I'd be like, what's up with the handshake? We going somewhere with it?
What if he said nothing?
I'd probably laugh. I would just laugh.
Nothing. What?
What if he said nothing? He said, and then
I'd say, in these days?
No, and then he greeted you that way from that point forward every day. Would you have a problem with that?
No, but I would talk to you about it after.
You would talk to me.
I'd be like, Will shook my hand today, and he's been doing it.
And he shakes no one else's.
And then shakes no one else's hand.
Nope.
And it's a straight face.
It's yours every day. Yeah. How you doing, Mo?
You know what? I like it, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you're into.
I feel special now.
That's what you're
into. Nobody else getting the handshake?
That's what he's into. Anyway, so it is interesting the way we greet each other and how it seems second nature. But in reality, you give it more thought. And you're like, wow, it is. These things are kind of strange. But in the case of the referee, I had to make a quick decision. Because people, your mind is all racing these days with protocol. I had a previous referee yell at me because my mask was like, because I got to every so often talk and yell at, across the thing. And so I don't know where I stand. I don't know what everybody's got their opinions and things. I shook the hand. I shook that hand.
Did you think twice?
Let me tell you something. I shook that hand.
What did you do afterwards? Sanitize? You just left it?
No. I left it, and you want to know something? Let me go a step further right now. I enjoyed that handshake.
Nice.
I'm telling you, man, a good handshake. It's nice.
I enjoyed that handshake now that I look back on it.
Did you want to end off with Google I/O? Anything?
Oh, I enjoyed going there. I used to walk around San Francisco, and I met people, and there are interesting people there. And it's a mashup because you have developers, and then you also have some YouTubers you can meet up with, and sometimes you have hardware. I remember the last time I was there, they gave me an early
Google Glass?
They gave me an early Google Glass.
Cool.
And they gave me a developer kit for some kind of Google gaming thing that never happened. And I have it sitting somewhere. And it's a controller in a little box. And this is way before Stadia. And so you kind of feel like you're on the inside, like you're getting some kind of preview into future Google. It's kind of fun. And you get to see them show off some upcoming software features and things like this. So it's it could be cool to do in person again, but it's not happening this year.
Okay.